Right, Nick, the countdown's on to Thanksgiving Day, but before you fry that turkey or put a turkey in the oven, listen up. Statistics show Thanksgiving is the peak day for house fires related to cooking. Joining us now in the studio is Sergeant Jason Cups from Prattville Fire Department. Hey. Give us some of those tips. What do people need to know? We're getting close to Thanksgiving Day.
Right, so just like you said, Thanksgiving is 3 times ahead of the curve as far as kitchen fires go. I mean, obviously, we're doing more cooking, we've got more people coming into town, and all those factors, we just want people to be safe as they go into the holiday. So the main thing right off the bat is stay beside what you're cooking. With extra family members in town, with all the great programming coming on TV, like the parade and the dog show you're talking about, it's easy to get distracted and walk away from what you're cooking, and that could be a recipe for disaster. So if you're staying with the...
A recipe for disaster, literally.
Right, so stay with what you're cooking, and also if you're cooking the turkey, keep an eye on it. If you're frying a turkey outside, stay with it. Have something handy to put out that fire, to an extinguisher or something as well. You want to be able to, you don't want to overfill your turkey, just enough oil to cover it. You want to make sure that turkey's completely thawed. That's something you can start doing now, a couple days out in preparation, to make sure there's no chance that it's still frozen in the middle. That water reacts with the oil. It could spill over and make a very big mess. There's always one almost every year, so don't be that one. You
mentioned the fire extinguisher. What are some other tips? God forbid we are in the kitchen, we see some smoke, or maybe we're out in our garage. What are some things we can do instantly and safely until you guys get out there and help us out?
Right, well, we always advise everyone, just if you have an extinguisher handy and you get to it and you feel comfortable using it, you can try that as well. But all else fails, just get out, stay out, call 911. We're going to be there soon. We want people to get away from it. Right now would be a great time to make sure you have working smoke alarms in your home. Test those, make sure the batteries are good. Most of them are hardwired. They do have a 10-year limit, whether they're hardwired or battery. So if there's a manufacturing date on the back of them, if it's 10 years or beyond, they need to be discarded and either purchase some more, or if you're unable to purchase some, a lot of fire departments and the Red Cross can provide you some at no cost. You can contact your local fire department or the Red Cross, and we'll come out and we will install those in your home for you.
You mentioned a few tips. We're in the deep South. We love that deep fried turkey. I know frying a turkey is very different from cooking it in the oven. Right. Are there some special tips and things people need to know if they're trying to fry a turkey, especially for the first time?
Right, for the first time, don't do it near the house. Don't do it anywhere around the house. Make sure that you have plenty of spacing. If you have a wooden deck or something out back, don't be on that as well, because you don't want that dripping down and that oil absorbing into the wood to cause problems in the future. Be a safe distance from the home. Keep something handy. Stay with it is the main thing. Don't overfill, like we said, don't overfill your fryer. Just put enough oil to cover the turkey, and make sure that turkey is completely thawed out before you put it into the oil. Otherwise, you could have a flare up, and then when it spills over and that oil hits the flames in the burner, that's when you have, a quick YouTube search will show hundreds of videos.
It will show what will happen.
Yes. So just try to avoid that at all costs. And like I said, working smoke alarms in the home is a good time to check. Right now, with family coming into town, make sure that they're familiar with the layout of your home if they're not someone who is normally in your home, just so everybody can get out safely. Have a place to meet up once you get out of the home so everyone can be accounted for. And like I said, if all else fails, get out, stay out, call 911, and we'll be there.
I read those statistics earlier. Stats show that it is one of the peak days for house fires. Is that reflected with your department as well? Do you get a lot of calls on Thanksgiving Day?
Yes, like I said, it's definitely a peak day. This whole season, it kind of ramps up between now and the end of the year. With the colder weather coming in, and that's why we just talked last week about space heater safety. There's lots of factors that go into it. But yes, cooking fires are peak tomorrow. Just like I said, more people are cooking. It's one of the biggest days of the year for that. And we've got more family members, we've got more distractions. And it just, sometimes we just keep all that in mind as we go into the holiday season.
Stay safe, keep that fryer away from the home, is what you said.
Yes.
Don't leave the turkey in the oven and try to run to Walmart.
Right. No,
keep an eye on it.
Yes.
How else can people find these tips and keep up with you all?
Right. So you can obviously follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook and Prattville Fire Department. The NFPA.org is kind of the standards for fire departments across the country. They release safety information on a variety, on any topic you can think of, and those are downloadable, and they even have games for kids on there.
Also, if you are planning to fry a turkey or roast your turkey, now's probably the time to get it out.
Yes, sit it out now.
Sit it out.
Yes, let it start thawing now, so it's good and ready to go.
We always joke when we come on Thanksgiving Day that morning that if you are just getting your turkey out, it's probably too late.
It's too late.
It's a little too late.
Yes, need another plan.
Sergeant, thanks so much for joining us here on Alabama Live. We appreciate it.